Damn, son. Watery Tart, get your rice. Told you that could change. I believed in you, F-me. I always did. Hey, beard guy. Hello to you too. In 32 minutes, I will. Feels weird, man. We'll tide you over. Alright, so have you been? I've been good. I had to fix some bugs that were annoying because it didn't really like I basically had to put a lot of work into something that doesn't add anything. I couldn't bundle the game, and it was due to the way I had set up the loading of maps. So I've spent a lot of hours fixing that. It's finally fixed, which is the good news, but obviously that wasn't much development. I did do a little bit of prep for the stream, so I do have stuff to work on, but you know, it's always annoying getting setbacks like that. Accidentally opened the bridge. Don't want to do that. Anyway. Might need it eventually, but I don't want it right now. Can we? No. I'd like to navigate to him, but I don't think I can do that easily, other than the good old-fashioned way. And of course, this isn't what we want. What are we working on today? Today, got a little bit of a mix of stuff. So we're going to just add the death animation for this axe throwing dude. We're going to implement a couple of new generic NPCs. We're going to finalize the librarian quest, which is good. And then if I have time, I'm going to work on the besieged town, which is a mini quest where you deal with waves of enemies attacking a village. I'm thinking of the story of my game, really trying to figure out what to include in the demo that wouldn't spoil it too much. So I'm thinking of doing a demo. I haven't decided yet, but obviously our stories are probably quite different, but my demo takes place hundreds of years before the main game. So the demo, all that will do is help explain the backstory, but it won't really reveal anything of the actual game. I don't know if that works for you, but that's how I'm doing it. Yeah, I figured. 3, 6, 9, 12, so... Unbroken capital into that one? No, it would be Unrusty Rusts, rather. But I don't know, I imagine we'd just use the grasslands tiles. I could ask Carlo to make the rusts into a lush area. Like, he has way less work to do than me anyway, so I don't see why not. Could do that. That might be cool. Zip! Stream just got 10% sexier. Okay, I am here now, you may begin. Alright guys, let's start the stream. Ace later. Maybe I'll make a lush version of the song. I don't hate that. Alright, cool, that's working nicely. Subs later. Update old NPCs. It does require Flash at this point. Wasn't this Grasslands of Mediocrity before, or am I just thinking of something else? No, that it was, but it has changed. Yeah, it was a working title. Hey Big Mac, how you doing? Did you love Grasslands of Mediocrity? That's... How do you dare to change mediocrity? How dare I? Right, what's the easiest way to do this? Blacksmith, Bomberman. Hey Dad. Hey Euless. Hey dude. Loved it, planned on moving there, but not anymore. I'm alive. The flow is defeated for the most part. That's good to hear. Grasslands of Excelsior Mediocrity Deluxe. That's that works for me. So did you get updated? I don't know. I don't think so. Because the problem is that these guys have already been updated, so I wouldn't be able to tell. Graphics. Flash boo? Don't you dare boo Flash. Can you add an FME mode which changes back to Grasslands of Mediocrity? Thanks. I'll implement the whole modding system just for that. That might be a good idea. Chat servers just hiccups. That's rude. Glad you managed to scare them. Right here. This is what we want. So... So we got old dude. I think the kimchi out of fridge, nice. So I would have to work to get my mediocrity back. Well, I mean, I think as far as modding goes, that would be probably be a pretty simple one, right? That's one. That's where there's 2 and 3, and that's 1. That looks the same. So then we need 4. Although we already got 4. So 4, I think we implemented. Yeah. So not in order, but. Don't want no cold kimchi. These chat servers need to get their life together. I'm seeing some of your messages, but I guess not all of them. I feel personally attacked by that, Mombrush. Flash is triggering me. Flashbacks to late 90s, early 2000s web dev, clients all, yeah, let's do everything in Flash, it'll be great. Also, I only have $100, that's good enough, yeah. Fun fact, I actually made a Flash website, like, not, you know, banners and stuff in Flash. The whole friggin' website was an SWF file. How does that make you feel? What's he? What? That's not. Oh, God damn it, Carlo. He's named two different characters the same thing. I think the latest I did it was like 2004, which I don't know, that's pretty inexcusable even for then, I think. We heard that you wanted to wait for the entire website to download, so we packed it in an SWF. It'll take you 10 minutes to download on that 56K connection. Exactly. Well, you gotta prove to me that you actually want to visit my website, right? I want you to be dedicated. He's only added walking animations? Tralbot's determination, love it, exactly. I guess that could work as a standing animation, it's just weird that he's done it. She's got a stand? Yeah, she does. Wait, are they named the same bloody thing again? Carl, you're killing me. It would be so worth it, what with Jake's notes, the 10-second loop in D&B background music that you can't switch off. I didn't do that, thankfully. I didn't. But now that you've given me the idea, in that 360p resolution background image of fire. I don't think you would do that in Flash though. That's more like, that's pre-Flash. That's like a GeoCities website with like a visitor counter and everything. And the background would be like a MIDI file playing. That's what I feel. I've got a couple of sitters to do as well. Hey Frosty, how you doing? Oh, are we not talking about MySpace profiles? We're talking about websites made entirely in Flash. In summary, Flash is trash. We got sitting dude here. Oh wait, have we done that already? Yep. So Amazon is making a Lord of the Rings MMO. Okay, that came out of nowhere. What? Why even? And Lord of the Rings TV show. Wow, that's a lot of investment. Underscore sitting, so that's going to be, that should change. I'm not a nerd. Stubble. How dare you. I'm sure there was another one. Sitting NPC, right, okay. That's weird. No consistency. So that's just a dude with hair. Otherwise very similar. Oh well, let's go for it. Man sitting, 2. And then come to the lady. I'm good, Java. How are you? Wait. What? Do we already have a seated woman? Don't tell me. Where does this come from? Yeah, this is, I need to change this. This is just not working. It's a sitting one. Circus music, what is this track anyway? It's the Dementio the Charming Magician from Super Paper Mario. I've never played the game, so you know, but it does sound circusy. Alright, so we did have her there. Are you telling me I just had, yeah. Ian Ertson, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. How you doing? So let's get rid of that and that, and then add in this. That's the ladies, and then the dudes. I'm fine, been debugging memory leaks, I'm kind of tired. But debugging memory leaks sounds like the most fun thing you could ever do. I feel like that's an energizing activity. I had to do something similar this morning. I had to work on how I loaded map files, and I just didn't know anything about it, so I had to do lots of research and stuff. Very tiring and frustrating, but thankfully I got to the end of it. So we should have an error in here for 2 of them. So we need to add in basically man 5 and 6 on woman. These 4, these 2, and these 2. And that should do it. So that's the avatars. And then we need to add in the graphics. So it's gonna work for all of them except for one of the ladies that's got a weird setup where she doesn't have a standing graphic, which is okay, but it's just gonna mess things up. Sometimes you have to cope with not enjoying yourself. Every time I open Valgrind, I know that I'm not going to have a good time. Valgrind is a programming tool for memory debugging, memory leak detection, and profiling. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But yeah, it's a necessary evil, isn't it? My problem basically meant that my game wasn't bundling at all, so yeah, kind of necessary to fix it. So actually man 5, problem with this guy is that he should have death and attacks as well. So we may as well just copy another type of NPC entirely. So we've got open and you got the knight. So the knight's got 6 attack frames. He's only got 3. Any walk frames and such. So what about the swordsman? Maybe he's better. So he has 3 attack frames. Okay. So that's the same. He's only got 1 death. That's fine. We can deal with that. Walk frames up to 16. Right, that's good enough. Let's use that. NPC is swordsman. Right, so we don't need to be in the enemies at all. So I believe the only thing we'll need to amend is the death animation, but that's alright. Shouldn't be too bad. Better than doing all manually from scratch. So it's going to be in swordsman. Replace that with man 5. And then any swordsman reference is man underscore d4. Well, let's see what this does. Attack. Okay, so attack is attacking. Do none of them work? That's a bit surprising. Welcome back, Tari. Graphics, NPCs, man 5. Is that right so far? Boy's sleepy. Yeah, you were up early. NPCs, man 5. Man underscore d4. Walking. Space 1. Okay, I don't understand that. Oh, it's man d3. What? Oh, because I never friggin' replaced the images. What a fool. So I should fix some of them, just not... Well, we don't need sitting. At all. Get that to heck. That's done, and then it's just attack, so attack should be attacking. Nice. That's good. 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 So then oh yeah, we should definitely do this. Should that be his permanent death animation? That's pretty. Straight up dabbing that death, exactly. I like it. How about now? Bye-bye, Dabber. That looks even funnier. When they run out of chicken nuggets at McDonald's and you can't find the will to live. Sorry, chicken nuggies. I thought you were making rice with kimchi. What if we ping pong this? I was referring to the animation. Oh, right, okay. Yep. That is the feel. It's amazing. Alright, so then next one should be a bit more straightforward because it doesn't have all that complexity, right? But we don't want it in there. Like, undo. Undo. I want to undo. Let me off the plane. I'm enjoying the music. Yes, very good. That's not true. D3, it's all over the place. There you go. I had to sit next to some lady talking about her Tinder swipes the whole train journey. Was she talking on the phone? Or with someone? She was reading out her Tinder messages to her friends next to her. Oh god, that's cringy. Anything good? Beep! Nothing you wouldn't expect. Fair enough. Should have said, I'd swipe you. Swipe your phone. Geese your phone. Geese your JCat. Right, so here, rice is ready. Yeah. Yeah, that one worked. Sounds like a threat. I'll swipe you. Well, that works. I'm okay with that. That looks the most normal, actually. Wait, what? Oh, 12. No? $11. Yeah, that's the most normal looking one. Not 9. 9. 11 looks the most normal. Yeah. Guess 5? I bet, so he's gonna have to fix this and then my fixes are gonna be worse. D3, D5. Okay, we go to the sitting ones, which should just be, shouldn't have any walking really, so could use like the Acolyte, and then I guess we'll have to manually change it, but that's alright because they're just 4 frames, it's fine. And sitting 1. And this rice is hot. Eat my hot rice. Oof, that's a lot of open stuff. Die, 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 die. Let's clip that. I did the thing. Sorry about the sirens. Terrifying bird? What? To understand. Let's watch it. Oh no. What did I do? Sitting, NPC. Legit thought you were doing it on purpose. I'm scared now. Oh no, I was shutting a bunch of folders which shows my desktop. I've got a power out on my desktop. Well, it rotates every 30 minutes, but there's a bunch of birds on there, so yeah, I could see. And then I said die every other second, right? So I can see why that would seem terrifying. I feel you now. All I hear is die and this bird appearing. It's the burb of death. I didn't want that. Why did that move? Don't do that. No. The question is, can I just search and replace man and woman here? That would be nice. I think so. Pasta Alfredo from Findus is awesome. Don't think I've ever had it. We used to eat some ready meals when we were kids. Like, it was like pan pizza. What were they? Pan pizza is such a weird thing. I don't think I've seen it here. Maybe that's just, I just don't look for it. But it's just a little rectangle of a pizza. Oh wait, there's a third dude. So these just have to increment by one, I guess. Okay. 1 or 4 rather. 5, 8. Sweet. So just one more and we're done. This was very tedious. I'm gonna ask him not to do many more of these because we don't need them. Or rather, there's like such hard work to do for me. Or he could do them. To be fair, there are parts that I would have to do anyway. Because that's like more involved. But like setting up the atlases and sprites and stuff, I don't think... that doesn't need me. I'm too much of an expert to be wasting my time on this. I'm joking. Okay, that should be it. Nope. Man, did I change it to 2? I did, yeah. My bad. Almost. Okay. So then, we added the avatars, we added the sprites, we just need to update the generic NPC objects. I think add these, yeah. Remove 6, and then we do sitting dude, and sitting 1. This is 3. I'm so full now. That was quick. Oh yeah, you did say you wolfed down food, don't you? Well, good job. I'm proud of you. That was like 3 cups of rice. And did you have your kimchi as well? It's cool that it's that you feel so good having it. Most people think I'm really weird having kefir. So I'm just gonna do this checklist because I've earned it. Missed that last part. I was saying I'm glad for you that the kefir, or not the kefir, the kimchi is working good for you. I don't know a lot of people that do fermented foods. I have kefir and people think I'm weird. It's spelled like this, and it's fermented milk, basically, which makes people freak out, usually. Spoopy bird. Fermented milk, yeah. So basically you have these little like balls of, well, they're not really balls, but they're little like things that they're a mixture of yeast and bacteria with like a protein structure holding them together. You put them in a jar with milk, and they basically, all the bacteria eat the sugar in the milk and at the same time ferment it. Then you take out the balls, put them in a fresh batch of milk, and drink the fermented stuff, basically. It's really healthy, but it's a bit weird. It's a bit unusual. People don't know what to do about it. Nobody wants to even try it, which I find that's a bit... Does it taste good? No, not really. It's an acquired taste at best. I usually put a tablespoon of honey in mine because it's really sour. It's basically, it's like milk without the sugar and soured. So it's like, it's kind of sour, and I don't usually like that stuff. Let's see. I struggle to respect people that can't taste something. Like not as in are enabled to taste something, but like won't try something new. I like fermented foods, but also just feel like there's a lot of tasty ones. I think the problem a lot of the time is that they come pasteurized, which kind of removes the point. So I make this at home, so it's super cheap and it's not pasteurized. So you know, that's why I'm doing it. I make my own coleslaw sometimes. Not coleslaw, sauerkraut. But it takes ages to make, and you can't have it with everything. Like, I basically have 1 kefir a day, so I find that's the easiest way to do it for me. And I'm doing something right because I've stopped having colds and stuff. I can't remember the last time I had a cold. Right, librarian, that's what we're doing. We tried fermented black bean paste. Has that got a name? has a Korean name, I'm sure. And it doesn't ring a bell. I don't think. Remove offered book. It's so good. I've been using it in stir fries and it tastes creekasm. Well, there you go. So you probably don't need to worry about kefir if you're having lots of fermented stuff like that. And it also makes everything like black, which is cool. Good. So what we will do is we'll take another of these functions and co-opt it. So if any click I mean, even if you're just eating miso soup or something, that's still super good. Does that have fermented stuff in it? I didn't even know. Miso is fermented soybeans. Soy sauce is technically fermented too. I did remember that, I think. If it's Japanese, it's probably fermented, to be honest. Fermented toothpaste. If quest item select is equal to books I, then no, not return, break. Self books. So if self book offered not nil, then we're going to trigger the dialog, which is library reward. Yep. Library reward. We've stored which book it is. I think that's it. So we play the dialogue and we spawn books. Which means we now won't be running this check anymore. BRB. Alright. Check for books. It's the evil burb. Right, so we're gonna go to the library. Also, she's spawning it automatically. We don't want that anymore. Alright, let's go on a trip to the Chroniclery. Yeah, I need to update the actual library as well. Okay, so welcome back, Tart. Library, right? So that just means the collision layer is wrong, I think. So let's just wipe it. Have you ever had sourdough bread? I've legit never tried it. I'm sure I have. I don't remember, so I don't know if it's like made an impact on me, but I don't like. I think so. This law looks like it should be here, however, not all should be collisions. That fixes that, and then just have to give ourselves a book, like Artisan Cloak. Add another one just so we can test whether it's actually picking out the one we should be. So boots. So we'll like click cloak and then, I don't know, switch to boots and click them just to see if it's actually doing it. By the way, I bundled, as I was like, because I was working on bundling the game, fixing some bugs and stuff to do that, I got a report on the size. Let me show you that. That's the file size. Can you guess what the blue stuff is? You can see if the text isn't too tiny, but I'm sure you can guess. So yeah, it's pretty funny. It's like 800 megs or something of music, and that's like half of it. Fonts, right? 10 points to Nimai. Damn, pixel art games and their tiny textures. So click the boots. Doesn't do anything. Check for books, check for books. Any click, yep, and get distance. And self books is equal to nil. Is that it? We don't have, oh, okay. That's probably it actually. She's an old object. Can't believe I'm objectifying my NPCs like this. She's an old object? Wow. Okay, that didn't work. False, true, true. Wait, they're all true? Uh-huh. So none of it's hitting. I guess on the click it doesn't register. False, true, true, nil. Right. So it goes back to nil. So what we'll say is, instead, if we'll say if not equal to nil. There you go. That should do it. So we now switch to the cloak. We're going to click it, which doesn't trigger that again. And then we'll choose the C charts. Removes the books, and we only have the Artisanry cloak left, which is correct. C chart shouldn't do anything. And then if we trigger, right, sorry, trigger the cloak. Nice. And that's it then. So that, I believe, completes the librarian. Yeah. Excellent. That's pretty big, actually. So that, let's update the schedule. Librarian completed. 10th of July. Next up, we're going to work on besieged towns. We've worked on this morning already, so I'm going to note that down. So we've got a couple of things here. So let's jump over to where we're supposed to be first of all, which is Rusty Settlement. Yeah. We're gonna have a guy here, and then we'll basically spawn the enemies in a round. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. There's no particles here, that's probably okay. I don't think there are any in the earlier stages anyway. Yes, this is like, but it's got forests and stuff. I've not been adding particles. That's cool. And I think on the precipice, maybe? Does this not lead to the precipice? Huh. Where am I? Is the settlement going to be super hard to find? No, it's not. That's cool. So it's alright. It's actually relatively easy to find. That's fine. So from here, you have to go through the forest and go around to get to the precipice. It should be right here. A bit jarring maybe with the particles here. Alright, I'm gonna take a super quick break. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. So we need to add this NPC as fighter. Very specific one. So this is a very chill song. Right, so it's man 5, and I'm trying to think, what does this swordsman do anything special? So he's a good guy. If start to edit things already, I'm not supposed to be doing that, that's for sure. Alright, let's take Buddy Swordsman and convert him to what he should be. I think seems good enough. Probably clean him up a bit first. So not that one, however this one. What's up, Thart? Who brought McDonald's fries? You're gonna have to have them? They have been had. Nice. I'm impressed you're full already. It's like 1,000 calories down. Wait, how big were these fries? That doesn't sound right. Or do you mean the full meal? McDonald's fries are usually $4.50. I've been really disappointed with the fries recently. I really used to enjoy them, but they've been pretty nasty. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they've changed anything, but I've really not been enjoying them at all. I used to be super keen if Kat suggested McDonald's, but no, don't feel it at all. Usually it depends which place you get them from, which is weird. It shouldn't be that. So this should be Besieged Man. I'd rather starve than go to the Maryhill one. So what's a good one? Hindland one is pretty good. Huh. Grants, Stationary Falls to Cradding Falls. And begins to kill Falls. Sounds okay, Drum Chapel's okay. How many others do you know? Where do we usually go? I don't even know. We tend to go pretty random places, to be honest. One's in town, if you're careful. I worked in the Trongate one. I don't actually take any offense or anything. It was over 10 years ago, and it was for 4 weeks. How did I even survive? Barely. It was crazy. It was like when I first came to Scotland as well. Like, this was my first year here, so I didn't even know, like, you know, the slang and stuff like that. And it was all junkies all the time. And I remember one of my first times, it was like this guy comes up and like it was really like massive junkie, and I really struggled to understand what he was saying. But he was ordering two something, so I wanted to clarify. So I looked at him and I went, two? Thankfully, he understood I wasn't from here, so he said something like, that doesn't mean what you think it means here, or something like that. I was like, oh, okay. You know, that was a good motivator to make me study more in uni, because I was like, I don't want to do this. This sucks. This is what life can be like if it's bad. But yeah, I wouldn't go. I mean, I wouldn't go to the town ones at night or work there. Like, god damn, that must suck. I've been in one. Thankfully I was drunk at least, but it's absolute carnage. I think McDonald's would make me have the same reaction. Maybe that's what you should do before studying. Go get a job quickly at McDonald's. You don't even drink, Tart, so if you go there late at night, you're sober and everybody else is drunk. That's, yeah, that sounds pretty crazy. town at night in general is, yeah, I find that funny. I walked, so I went to Denniston one night. We were playing Factorio till late. It was like Friday or Saturday. We played till like after midnight, and I decided to walk home instead of get a taxi because it was summer, and I was like, why not save some money, get some exercise. So I walked home through town, middle of the night like that. It was absolute carnage. It was really funny, but it was absolute carnage. So he's gonna try and fight me, huh? So you can't, the animations are wrong. He doesn't take damage. I used to walk to town and back a couple of years ago, like every day. What time of day? Do we initialize? At night I should specify, yeah, okay. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. It's target. So we don't want the shenanigans about player, I don't think. We're gonna mix and match that. Move to path, that's fine. Do attack. Get target. Do you not have a get target? Do we need a specific function for that? No. It's alright. Now we're going to broadcast the target. So I think we can take this. Seek friendlies. Wait, what? It's kind of funny to think the amount of times I did that, I never had an issue, but I've had issues right outside my house. That sucks, man, because that'll like hurt you more, making you feel unsafe there, you know? Okay, closest enemy. Pause any check line of sight. Get friendlies. It should always be false. And that can get to. So if seek target and self target is no. I do like town in general though, some of the buildings are nice. What's your favorite building? So now he shouldn't be following me. I don't even know I like the ones along St. Vincent Street. Yeah? Hmm? Vision, so he doesn't have vision. Hey Bite Man, how you doing? That gonna work? Yeah, looks alright. So he's gonna, does he report? He reports as a goodie, I think. Yeah, it's a very backgroundy song, isn't it? Is this the last one in the playlist? No, it's not. So what's next? Is that it over? Yeah, it is. Okay. Fungi Forest. DK64. Right, we need ourselves a cheeky little enemy. Let's put in a little Borker. Hello Jeremy, how you doing? Good to see you. Consumption crawler 45. Type enemy. Enemy ID 45, force level 1. In fact, that area along the Kelvin Bridge has some nice churches and shit. Yeah, West End can be pretty nice. I haven't spent much time in West End. Let's see how this works. Right, so we've got enemies. You're fighting. He doesn't want to fight. You're running away. He's going after me. So that's not correct. So which means that my target seeking thing is flipped. So seek friendlies true. So seek friendlies from the enemy's point of view, I guess. Okay, it's annoying. Weirdly, I feel like I've never actually seen Edinburgh properly. I feel the same. I've been tons of times, but a lot of the time it's been like for work, or I've been just getting the train or something like that. So it's just been in and out specific places, I think. So does he not have pre-attack and post-attack? That's weird. I feel. Have they not spotted each other? Why are you seeking me out? I'm stuck in Haymarket the whole time, just kind of shit. Haymarket is the earlier station, yeah. Yeah, there's not much going on there. Well, I don't know. I guess I have bad memories because like going to Edinburgh for work sucks. Which I can see that if you're going to uni and it's stressing you out, then yeah, that would kind of suck as well. Pre-attack and post-attack. Do you not have that for the besieged man? Pre-attacking. Oh, I searched and replaced that stupidly. Okay. That's fine, we can fix that. So, pre-attacking. I'm going to replace with pre-attack. Okay, that should fix that. He's still only seeking me out. So am I misunderstanding all this? So get closest enemy, get my position, consider obstacles, true. And then whatever that means, and the range. Get closest enemy. That should be false. We have to force that to false. So it was right. I don't understand why he was following me then. Has he reported as an enemy? Or as a friendly? Sorry. Init. Report to enemy controller. Friendly is true. Yeah. Priority is true, which we might change. Fleeing. He's taking damage and he's doing... Is he seeking another target and finding me? Is that what he's doing? Seek target on damage is true. If I flick that to false, does that stop his behavior? And in which case, something funny is going on. Yeah, I know now. It's triggering a seek target. But these villagers, yeah, this guy's a villager, and he's basically his family's like barricaded in these houses, and you have to like help him withstand a couple of waves of demons. So it's a rare NPC that has an attack animation basically. Why does he have so little resistance? He should have tons of resistance. Oh, I haven't done resistances. Okay. I'll just run. There's a physical resist. Okay, so that we don't need to do. We do need to do these ones. Can I eat the villagers though? No. Do you want to romance them? There you go. X. Spiders romance then eat. Do you know that? Well, you ain't a spider then, are you? You just been eaten without romancing. Can't have that. They're just gonna pound on each other, aren't they? He wins. I'm a strong, independent Spooter. You are the 5 ply of spiders. Okay, so we've now done that. Now to go to the quests. I encountered a man in a settlement in the west, and standing after monsters been attacking the settlement relentlessly. His family is barricaded in the houses. The remaining survivors are barricaded in the houses, and he is the only one left fighting. He has asked you for help. He has asked me for help, because that's the way I've been writing this. I'm linking this video on Japan's fermented food on Discord. Interesting. Cool. Thanks. I don't know if you'll find it boring, but super interesting. It depends on what it is. Like, the topic itself, if done well, would be super interesting, but I don't want to say it will be for sure because it could be butchered. So wait, was that the narrative? Yeah. I've definitely watched things that are ostensibly way more boring than that. Basically talking about how this mold, native to Japan, is the backbone of most Japanese dishes. It's pretty cool. That sounds really cool, yeah. Get target. And move to path. How does this run? Path handler, okay. What does that take? Path handler. Has to be an object. But we don't have any other objects, that's annoying. It's annoying. Okay, anyway, we don't need to worry about that now. We can do that later. So, on init, let's say quests, misc info 41. So self battle active is equal to false. If get quest open status 41, then we left and came back, so he is dead. Fail quest 41. Spawn demons. So we're saying if not self battle active, then what music is this? This is Donkey Kong still, I think. 125. Tropical Freeze. Create the click tracker. If not, then I'm just going to play dialogue. Siege. So if not, okay. That should mean that we can talk to the guy first. Battle will be active. We'll be able to talk to him even as he's fighting that demon, I think. That should work. Yeah, so I can talk to him. He's fighting this demon, and yeah, I can talk to him. Although I haven't added the rest dialogue. Is there a possibility that this villager can get his shit kicked in? I'm going to leave it as a possibility. I've made him pretty tanky and resistant, but if you mismanage it completely... So I don't want to make it a thing where you have to protect him. I want him to hold his own. But if you completely mess it up, like basically you're gonna have to be aiming to cheese it by letting him fight every monster, and if you do that, I think he will die. But other than that, not really. Because it's like, there's nothing, well, there are things worse, but it's pretty annoying when you're fighting and you're holding your own and like stupid AI gets itself killed. Because he's not clever, he's just gonna fight whatever's in front of him, you know? But yeah. Give him like 1 million HP and make it a Steam tune to kill him. No! I like the way you think, but no! I'm gonna call him dummy? That's rude. He's trying to take care of his family, but okay. Hey dummy, you're not supposed to die. Well, that kind of works. That does it, I think. Actually loaded the dialogue now. Well, that didn't work. Am I just playing it? Yeah, I'm not actually doing any checks for if we should be playing it. Yeah. So this has to be wrapped in that. While you're killing that demon, I'm just gonna have a chat. Some kind of things. Okay, so we're just going to add some stuff here to the dialogue. So if the dialogue ID was let's say the target. Say the target is besieged 4. Then unlock quest 1. If dialogue ID is equal to besieged 7, then I'm on AliExpress and typed in futuristic sunglasses. Some of these glasses have me in stitches. What's AliExpress? Some kind of shopping site? If not this. Oh, it's the Wizard Rock. Stone. It's a Chinese marketplace. As long as you don't look for anything name brand, you can get things really cheap since there's no middleman markup. Interesting. And you can also apparently get some hilarious stuff. What is this memery now? Simply a well put together roast. No, you. Wait, that doesn't work. So what number were you? 45. You have Thug Life glasses for $3. Could you imagine, like, somebody's making this stuff? I don't know if they, like, I guess they have machines mostly, but, like, someone's been setting this stuff up. You know, there's been designs made, they've been reviewed and approved, and, you know, they've been like, what should we be making? Thug Life sunglasses. Consumption crawler? Caster. Is it just called crawler? No. I guess so. Goes to engineering university, ends up making Thug Life sunglasses that sell for $3. Actually, that should be a loop, shouldn't it? 155. Okay. Run through that. Spawn demons. Okay. So what we want to do is, if battle is active, if self click tracker, then click tracker remove self my ID self click tracker is false. That should do it. Probably forgot some stuff. Just need to end this guy. And then we have a chat. So let's get rid of this guy. Excuse me. That's loaded, and then yeah, we need to, so if not, get, yeah, that's quest open status, then that. So it's not been opened, then that. Else if then we jump over to 7. No, I think he does need a state actually. So that's just too complicated. So Sieged man. So that means we're going to play the dialogue, and we're going to switch to, instead of that, we're going to say that when we get to there, we unlock the quest and we set the dialogue state but without spawning it. That's what we're going to do. So we set false and we're going to request besieged 7. So that happens when we trigger the first wave, basically. Okay, so that's not working. Oh yeah, because that doesn't go there. Not bad. I believe. Squeeze off. So the battle's active and we can't do anything basically. So then we can update it here. So that takes us to 8. So if it's 8, we go to 9, nothing happens. If it's 9, then we spawn wave 2 and set for 10. If it's 10, we go to 11. On 11, we spawn the final wave. Prepare for 12. And on 12, we complete the quest. Not battle active and not that, then there. Yeah. Okay. So let's just do the hounds 4 times, I guess, or 3 times, because that should give us. Not working. So we need to do 1 shot. Spawn demons. Covered. Is Cat still gone? Yeah, she's gone until Wednesday next week, I believe, is when she's back. Do you miss her? I do. Gonna get some carnage going. Hell yeah, I can fight. Hope this works now, because these are wastes and all that up. So the quest has begun. Here they come. Yeah, of course it won't work, because I didn't actually add a check for finishing the waves. But that was fun nonetheless. So we can't talk to him because he thinks the battle's still active. Right, fine. That's silly of me. If self battle check for battle end. To get num alive enemies. Oh, that's cool. If get num alive enemies is 0, then self battle active. Let's see what's false. That should be it. Quest. Play the quest update sound when that happens. I think that makes sense. DT, you're not fitting DT in there. Self DT. Check for battle end. checking all the time. If not self-battle active, then return. Kimmy, are you? Right, that's done it. So I think I could talk to him. Good job, Manpans. Catch your breath and prepare again. I think that was the last one. So we get a chance to prepare ourselves. Can't stay here. Definitely too much food. Completed before he's gone. Completed status 41, and then geo delete turn. So now we need to see what happens. So we've left, we come back. So the fail triggers and we've got demons kicking about. That's cool. That's what we wanted. So that's cool. Remove and replace with monsters if player dies or leaves. Yep. So track wave completion is done. Reward on end is done. Remove if completed is done, but I haven't tested it. So let's check it out. So that's, I'm putting that after the other check because I don't think it should be open. Because it's been completed, right? I'm just gonna smash these dudes. Last wave. That's completed, and then we leave, come back. It should just be empty. No demons, but he isn't here either. Perfect. Thanks, Jeremy. I was actually quite worried about this quest. I don't know why, but yeah. So Caster will put in for the final wave, I think. The idea of these is later. So there. Okay. Six, 17, 517. How long does this quest take to beat roughly? Oh, like not long at all, because it's just three waves that you need to do. I need to deal with them immediately. So you don't have a choice to come back. If you come back, they're dead. We should place these. So what was that, 650? Yeah, so like that. And then we're just gonna do the same for the casters. Consumption caster. Caster info. This one, I think this quest might be pretty tricky, so I don't know. Might tweak it later if it's too hard, I guess. Okay, let's try that. Set up some turrets to help us out. Talk to the guy. Yup, I'll help. Maybe set up some plague. They're all now enchanted. Secure that, so that's pretty cool. First wave easy. Get stuck there. Where are you guys going? All the nails. Final wave. Oh, he's going for it. Don't get yourself killed. Oh, jeez. Those casters are no joke. Maybe there's too many of those, but... How you doing? So what do we think? The mopping up might not be that fun. Like some of these dudes not finding anybody very easily. Mopping up might not be so fun. managed. Lost half the health. Maybe he should return to the center after we trade. Yeah, it's probably sensible. So that's the only thing, is that current enemy targeting doesn't work very well. Let's see, what does the targeting do? Pathhandlers. Target is nil, then. Yeah, so that's the way that works. We could just run the Pathhandler locally for this guy. What language is this in? Hey Youngly, this is in Lua. $970, $530. The 2D pixel style looks so good. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Well, I mean, I can't take credit for it myself because that's my project partner that does it. I just do the code. So this guy's what, 6 for 50. So let's change 680 for 52, whatever this is. $600 for 50. Okay. Then these guys don't really work well. So wherever he was. Can't wait till we end up redoing the trailer. Yeah, it's coming. Basically, I need to place the enemies on the maps so that I have something to work with rather than having to place enemies specifically for the trailer, which is just gonna make it take ages. I feel like the music in it is not good. It doesn't fit the rest of the soundtrack, so that kind of feels weird now. But it was before we did it, right? So that makes sense. Right, so what were you? You were roughly 1160 something? 1155, 710? So 1155, 710. We want you to be here. 980, 740. And then this guy, 1280, 1275, 1275, 650, yeah. There, 1200. Right, so now our dude should go back to the center and the placement of the crawler should be a bit better.
we get some lightning going. Maybe some meteor showers. For some more dramaticness. Is there a hotkey for switching magic type? You can press the scroll button on your mouse. There isn't currently a hotkey. I can add something. Just realized no clicking on the mouse. No, so scrolling the mouse goes through the spells. Clicking the scroll button cycles through the element. I guess I'll need to tell you that because you didn't know that. Have you been just clicking it? Yeah, I knew scrolling did that, but I didn't know about clicking the scroll wheel. Okay, well that's good. At least you figured that out. That's really good. Let's do it. So you should be walking back, which you're not. So that's not working. Oh yeah, we could put a totem. And give it some shockwave action. Shockwave, dispel, or acid into shock. That's gonna be pretty beastly. I might die. That's not great. Oh, jeez. Is that it? It's pretty tough. I mean, I'm totally fresh and I'm struggling, so I wonder if will you get there? How much will you have lost on the way there? That's the question. Like, would you be able to survive it? The casters are too many, I think. Whitlock, thank you very much for the raid. Vainglory Box, hello. Maybe 2 and 4. I'll remove that. How was your stream, Whitlock? Thanks for the raid. Guys, I'll show you what I'm working on in a moment. I'm just trying to understand why one of these things isn't working. So if target is nil, target position should be that, yeah. Was great, not much progress today, but I'll continue working at home. That's cool. Hello, SmileyFar. It goes through here, 16, no. It's weird, I don't understand why he doesn't do that. Anyway, let me show you what I'm working on. I'm working on my game Fates of War. It's a retro fantasy RPG. Today, I've been working on this mini quest where you come to the settlement and you meet a guy and he says that all the people in this village have been killed by demons. The remaining survivors are barricaded in these houses and you have to help him defend the settlement if you want to. So that's what I've been implementing. So that tells me to prepare, so I'm just gonna place some turrets to help defend. And then get ready. So we have these dudes spawning, attacking us. So that was wave 1. It's pretty easy. I'm just trying to tweak it because wave 3 was really difficult. I could make it that. Don't see any rats. You want some rats? I could make it so that if you have too little health when you show up, he could give you some food or something which heals you. So they're kind of losing us, which is weird. But I think people probably appreciate not rushing. Turrets OP. Well, we haven't done any balancing yet, and this isn't a normal fight. Usually you move around a lot, so having yourself in one position is pretty unusual. They are powerful, yes, but every spell has a cost, so likely what we'll do is you know, have a high cost for casting a turret. It'll take a lot to pay for itself. I'm wondering, oh, are we not using... We're not using the custom targeting function, are we? Let's check. Path Handler. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's do the final wave. So the final wave is when we get some ranged enemies. That was too difficult before. So now... There you go. That was a well-placed one. So that's more manageable when there's only 2 casters. Maybe too easy, perhaps. That was all of them. So now we can talk to the guy. Not quite 60 FPS. Not at the moment, no. Oh, I wonder what it is. Yeah, that's struggling right now. Wonder why that is. Anyway. Currently it's running at like 40 odd something. But it always struggles when I'm streaming because I'm running it with what do you call it? The whole screen capture rather than a game capture or something. So that really impacts the performance. Oops, that's... Shouldn't be doing that. Hello Azrael, how you doing? Turn the music off. Anyway, we got... Right, we got the rewards, we're done, basically. What else? Right, so I wanted to test whether the targeting function works now. Or the path handler. Because the path handler previously almost spoiled all the music. Sorry, man. My mistake. Right, so that's not working. Global path handler. There you go. Well, that should be better. Yeah, Watery Tart made the music for the game, and he really likes this track here, so I've been told not to spoil it. Doing well, day job now, knows I'm learning game dev and want me to work towards doing some dev work for them, more coding practice, which is nice. That sounds awesome. I thought that was going to be like, they learned I'm doing the game dev on the side and now they're telling me to stop or I'm fired. So that went to a way better place. It's okay, it's great. No, he's still not doing it. Why not? Thankfully not. IT companies, so they know it's non-conflicting work. That's good. Excuse me, dude. Shit, I left my sword in the freezer. Oh no. Right, okay. Why are you misbehaving, son? Why are you misbehaving?
So the finding of other ones worked. Do that as well. Buy some wanted called ASAP. I always forget it. I mean, it's happened to me as well. It was funny recently. I opened the freezer and I just found this exploded bottle of beer. That was Cat's doing, not mine. Is it something in here that is not allowing us to walk? So we're saying trigger attack else. Set orientation and move to path. Okay. Don't understand that. Set orientation. Was that an enemy scripts one? Yeah. Finally having a look at version control as well. Should have started doing this a long time ago. That's cool. That's really good though that you're getting started. Get target and path handler. Going it takes so long. Sail target is not nil, then and restricts trigger attack. That's fine. That's not exactly what we're worried about. Get target. Careful, yeah. Be careful with version control. Back everything up manually. Waterutar accidentally like wiped his whole project. It's crazy. If cell target is not nil, then relinquish. Evaluate the target. Well, it should be the path handler. Learn the hard way to start backing up. Drive failure killed so much work, and now I have a separate drive and using Git. That's good. I was thinking of setting up like a little server in my room at some point. Whatever works. Whatever works. Print path handler. Right, gotta take a super quick break. I'll be right back. C-Tom's working, takes a break. Okay. Alright. Make sure you understand network security before making a server. Oh yeah, that's a really good idea. Warning, I'm radioactive if you tickle me, I might leak. That is a good defense against tickling. If someone asks you if you're ticklish, it doesn't matter whether you say yes or no. They're gonna touch you. If someone asks you if you're ticklish and you don't want to be touched, you gotta say something like, I've got diarrhea. If you tickle me, you're gonna make it come out. And yes, I'm very ticklish. Yes, I am, but I also want to rape this. Well, there you go. Now you're thinking. So that's 975.30. He's not running anymore, is he? 975.30. Yeah, okay, so his target is there. What's making him not want to go? The end. So after the path handler. Self-target pause. By the way, that tickling joke was Dimitri Martin. Stolen almost word for word, poorly delivered, but hilarious. Nil. So something's making it nil in there. Target position. Okay, never mind. It's just me messing up. Can't believe you've done this. So we do have a target position. Move to path? I'm not attacking. Shouldn't be. Path in its position. Returning no position. Direction is normalization between that and that. Final position. What? That's assuming a target. That's a bit weird. Not happy with that. Right, that's him walking there. I think we're golden now. Don't go to open IP addresses willy-nilly. It's an interesting real-world example of what happens to NAS/servers when they don't secure their IP addresses. I don't know if I'm going to be able to even do the physics-based animation module next year. Boob jiggle physics? What do you mean you're not going to be able to do it? Like being allowed or what? It's intense. The math. I see. Boob jiggle is the only real physics, exactly. Most game physics is vector math and matrices, at least from what I've run into doing 2D stuff. Yeah, that's pretty true. Excuse me, Tart? It's easy? This module's full of calculus. Nice. So, another thing we do need to do is if he dies, fail the quest. And okay, 300 curves. He dies. I failed the quest. We just need to test that that actually works. Seems to cover fluid simulation, rigid bodies, collision detection, etc. That's pretty hefty. So this should kill him immediately. Unfortunately, he's only going to fall once. He's not going to be dabbing like before, which was, I'll admit, pretty amazing. How's he not dead? Does he have 100 life? That doesn't seem right. How are you still alive? Did that actually take? Maybe it didn't. He should have 100 life. Guess I'll see how my results go before I choose it. That might be a good idea. When do you need to? When is the deadline for choosing? Still won't go. I just bought a ton of novelty sunglasses. I can't believe you've been shopping for sunglasses this whole time. I don't even know. Most people choose their modules because I'm doing my exams during the reset period. That'll be August or something for me. Yeah, I see what you mean. I'm confuzzled. One should be 100, yeah. Did he not get life? 500. 500? Oh, he's getting enemy life, isn't he? So HP is 50. 50 normally. Wait, what? No. Notice you've been using the yellow boy this whole time? No, it's just who I defaulted to. I could randomize it every time I build. You don't like the yellow boy? No one likes the yellow boy? What? He's not green hooded, that is true. Hello Fletcherino, how you doing? Not bad yourself. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So we're saying that that's 0.1. That can't be right. That should be like 50. Fate to Glasgow. Yeah, they're dangerous. It's got a lady. So that's 500. What is going on? Oh, I friggin' know now. That's stupid. HP set over as an override. That's annoying. Cover art for that would definitely be a turd. I'm with you. Glasgow is a filthy city. Filthy. Base HP enemy is 100. So now, tell me I'm gonna pass. You're gonna pass your exams. Sorry, don't worry. Well, worry a bit. Worry enough that you'll study. That's all you gotta do. 1. So that should be 10. You should be dead in a go. Oh, hooded boy. That's a good omen, I think. 15, okay. Kill him. As a smart wizard once said, you shall pass. Exactly. He's not dying. Why is he not dying? Oh, he's dead. The animation just not playing. Die. Animation die. Yeah, because he's got directional animations. Right, that worked. Thank you, hooded man. Alright, let's do this. Die, die, die. Spoopy Pirate tells you to die. It's 1 hit. 2 hit, he's dead. Quest is used over. Okay, well that didn't work. If more get dang, there's 29 viewers. Yeah, there's a raid from Whitlock. Do you know what also kills you in 2 hits? A lot of weapons. Probably only need 1 to be honest. Sweet, okay. So we just need to tweak his life. Public service announcement by Fetus. No, I can say today wasn't an ultimate failure exactly. It's not a 5-ply of a day, but it's at least 4-ply. You know, that's not nothing. We just got a bit of completion. We completionized something. That's pretty ballin', I'd say. Me? Wow, am I right? You are right. Who has a cat? I'm married to a cat, does that count? Or is it just randomly in the song? It's just in the song. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Very productive stream. I've never seen the main board in my Trello look so slim. I love it. It's good stuff. Yeah. I'll stream again tomorrow. There's nothing in the way. I'll probably do some like enemy design, or not design, but placement. That could be pretty cool. Nice to get that done. Thanks for stream. Thanks for watching. Hey Jerry, do you know what this beat needs? Cats. Cats everywhere, exactly. So thank you to Whitlock for that big raid. That was appreciated. Thanks for a little bit I caught. Thanks for sharing a little bit of yourself, Fletcher. It was good to see you, even if briefly. So yeah, I'm gonna raid somebody now. If you haven't already, drop me a follow so you can come hang out whenever I'm live, see how this thing goes. So yeah, hopefully catch you tomorrow. Have an excellent day and see you later.